Nat, it's what day?
Clean day.
Cleaning day, laundry day. And where are we?
Chiang Mai.
That's right. Our favorite city to visit in Thailand is Chiang Mai. And for you all that's not familiar, for those that you are, Chiang Mai, we like Chiang Mai. One of the reasons we love Chiang Mai is because of all the resources of things that aren't available other places. And so today is an example of that. We're out camping.
Yes.
But we came back into town.
Yes.
And reorganize, recharge our batteries and the batteries of all our equipment, right? Mm-hmm. And we saw this the last time we were here, a laundromat that Nat's allergic to. But this is something, and there are laundromats, we see machines everywhere, but this is the first laundromat I've seen with dryers.
Yeah.
We can actually dry our clothes, which is phenomenal. And that's a great example of the resources that are in Chiang Mai for somebody that's going to live here. And across the street, do you remember when I got across the street? The Kenom Pan?
Yeah.
What was it called? Do you remember?
I don't remember the name.
Bagel. There's a bagel shop across the street. Now, I bought one. It wasn't cheap, but it was something that I haven't had in years, so I splurged. I think it was 100 baht for the bagel. Maybe 110 with cream cheese or something like that. Was it good? Tasty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's right across the street. I might end up going over there and getting another bagel. We got a chance to go give money like we usually do when we're up here to the orphanage, Ban King Tao, which is the orphanage we help give money to. Are we finished camping? We got some more camping, right?
Yes.
Right now we're doing the laundry, and they have the dryers, which is great. So we'll get our laundry done. We're going to get something to eat. Maybe we'll continue this a little more while we're eating. I'm not sure. But I have more stuff to tell you, so we'll be coming back at you soon while our laundry is washing. All right, Miss Natstein, we're back. Our laundry is washing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, where are we now? They might want to know.
Vietnam restaurant.
That's right. This is what I'm saying. We don't live in Chiang Mai because we'd be too fat, right?
Maybe.
When we come to Chiang Mai, we have a list. I have an app on my phone. It's a checklist. I have like 30 things, 40 things or something to do when we're in Chiang Mai because living here so long, I know where everything is to buy, to have done. You like the light opening and closing on that camera? But anyway, so we have our favorite restaurants here too. Our favorite restaurants, we have one that's a night vendor at night out by Central Airport Plaza Mall. I have garlic chicken at that restaurant out there, the vendor. Food cart, the whole row of the food carts. Garlic chicken, yam kai dao. Well, garlic chicken, if you don't know, is gai gatiam. Gai is chicken, gatiam garlic. Yam kai dao. Yam is salad. Kai dao is? Fried egg. Yeah, actually it's star egg, right? Yeah, but fried eggs with a dressing, good. And you get Kana mu grab, which is a green, like Chinese kale, I think it is, and crispy pork. Excellent. We're in our Vietnam restaurant. There's a few Vietnam. We had a favorite Vietnam restaurant, but they closed up. They were on the same, in a little market, same as the walking street on Sunday. There was a little market there, and they were in there, but they're not there any longer. But we found this one, which is excellent. Very good as well.
Yeah.
We get pho, chicken soup, and what else do we get here?
Gung Pan Oi.
Gung Pan Oi, which is a shrimp mousse on a sugar cane, fried, and then you take it off, wrap it in some vegetables with dipping sauce. Ooh,
But this time we don't pick a pho, we pick a kway chap yuan.
Yeah, we actually have gotten the pho soup a couple times, but one time they didn't have it. We ordered a different soup. And what's the name of it?
Kway chap yuan.
Yeah, which was excellent. Actually better than the pho. So that's what we're having. And
one thing.
something.
Hot.
What is that?
Khao hot. The rice inside and fry.
Yeah.
crispy กรอบๆอะ
Yeah, it's sort of like a spring roll, right? Papier top, but different.
right inside
Yeah, with rice inside. Excellent. So anyway, yeah. And northern Thai food. What's the name of that one?
one pen
Wan Pan. If you're up in Chiang Mai, check that out. Northern Thai food. We had a chicken soup and dip.
มะเขือยำมะเขือ
Oh yeah, eggplant dip at that place. Oh, it's excellent. I like that.
the fish
Sticky rice.
ปลา
Yeah, fried fish. Oh, we love Chiang Mai because of the eating, right? And the weather's been beautiful. Last night we went out to get something to eat. It was actually chilly, right? Last night we slept with no air conditioning or anything.
yeah
And it was cool. Yeah, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and eat, go back, check on our laundry. So, see you soon. Let's eat. Okay, well, JC here for retirecheapjc. And I always like to follow up with people that I interviewed or talked to when I first started doing this whole project. And I came, and I don't know if the YouTubers, I'll put the link to that video so in case they missed it, they'll be able to see it. But I came out here, you're a member of the membership site, and you said, hey, we're building a house in Chiang Mai. Stop by and check it out. My wife is there, and we'll talk about that, helping to get it built. And you were in California at the time. And so I came out, we did the video of the house being built, right?
yeah
And it was great. It's like the house was just being built, the neighborhood was just being developed, and it was like, it was an incredible price, and we'll talk about that and how it's changed over time. But you built the house, and it didn't cost a lot of money, and you said, we're going to rent this out while we're getting our ducks in a row to be able to come live here. You said, and I think the title of the video was actually, you could rent the house for $500 or something like that, because you were actually looking for people to rent, so you could get some income coming in off of it. So anyway, that's the backstory of Darryl and Gif, and how I met y'all from being a member and from you being over here. So we did the little tour of the house. You showed me the house, and it was just being built. The kitchen wasn't even built yet, I don't think. But now, it's been how many years later?
I think about 7 years, 8 years. I think about 8 years, JC.
I don't think I've been doing this whole project 8 years. Have I? Oh my God.
2000.
Time is flying.
I think the video says 2010 or 11 when it was first posted.
And so now a lot has changed, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's changed since 2011?
I live here. Made the move over in June of 2017. And as of today, it's been exactly a year and a half that we've been here. And I have to say, it's the best thing I've ever done in my life, was coming here. It's fantastic. And
what do you like about it? What's different between here and California?
Just a lot of freedom here, and there's no political craziness going on. It's just wonderful. The people here are very easygoing, polite, and just very nice. And I don't know, it's just really different and a lot easier, very easy life here.
Now, you say a year and a half. So a couple things. One is, from your expectations of coming over, and you've been coming here quite a bit. I mean, you were familiar with Thailand and everything. Now being here full time for a year and a half, has your opinion of Thailand and Thai people and the culture and everything changed? And if so, how?
No, I think it's better. I mean, now that I'm actually living here and seeing how everything's really happening here, it's just, I can't have to stress enough about the Thai people. That's what I love most about this country, is how polite people are to one another and how respectful people are here, and especially to foreigners. They love to talk to you. They want to exchange Thai and English back and forth, and the hospitality of people is just fantastic, and that's what I love about it so much. Yeah.
How old are you?
53.
53. So you're just over the retirement age to be able to hang out over here. And you got all your ducks in a row to be able to come live here full time.
Right.
And
It's
so
step by step. We did this.
how does it feel? You were a painting contractor, right?
Right, right.
How does it feel now to not be working?
Yeah, that was kind of strange to get used to because I'd wake up in the morning here and it's so quiet. I'd hear some birds chirping and stuff, and I'm thinking, I don't have to race down to the paint store and get all my supplies and go off to a job and work 8-10 hours. This is like, I had to get used to that. And it's just like now I wake up and I go walking, or I can do whatever I want to do. It's just so nice. It really changes you mentally, your life.
Yeah, you're able to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, anytime you want. And Gif, so you came back now to your home country to live full time. I mean, this is your home again now.
Yeah.
How does that feel to be back home in Thailand?
I feel great. I feel comfortable. I feel this my home. You know, I really want to come back. Yeah.
Did you ever feel like California was your home?
No, I feel missing something. I feel, I don't know. I feel want to come back all the time. Yeah.
What did you miss while you were away?
Over there?
Yeah.
Lobster only. Lobster or the beach. Yeah.
Oh, while you're here, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We live real close to the beach, so that
Yeah.
was a nice plus. Now we have to fly a couple hours to go to the
To go
beach.
to the beach,
Yeah.
And when you were in California, what did you miss about Thailand?
I miss all the food, all the people.
Your family.
All my family.
Yeah.
All the culture different, kind of.
Yeah, so now that you're living in the house, how much did it cost you to build this house 7 years ago, 8 years ago?
It was exactly $48,000 US.
And to build this house, I know there's a lot of Chiang Mai spreading.
Right.
And they're building houses similar to this. If you matched up the square footage to have this built now in some of these projects that are going on, how much has the price changed?
They're $80,000 to $100,000 now.
For a new construction like this?
In a nice gated community, sure. Yeah.
And there's a house around the corner here for sale. I saw a for sale sign coming in. How much are they asking for that house?
I imagine that one's probably $78,000, $75,000 to $78,000.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you wanted to rent this house, you were going to rent it for $500 before. What would the rent go for here? Would it still be close to $500?
You could probably get it a lot less than that because there's so many rentals around, condos and guest houses, and so you'd have to really want to be in a 3-bedroom house with a family. But we decided
so the
never to do
bargain
that.
would still be in renting a place here as opposed to buying.
Yeah, if you like to travel and do things, and you didn't want to be at one location all the time, sure. But for us, we like just to be in one spot, and that's it.
Yeah, when people are coming over, though, it's like when I say the prices have gone up, they're going to think, oh, the rent's gone up and everything. But actually, because of the supply and demand of rent, of locations to rent, the price of rent has come down, but the price of construction and buying a house now has gone up. Is that fair to say?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so how have you adjusted for Gif? And he's slam dunk. You come over here and it's like, oh, the food, the people, the language, everything is back home.
Right.
But for you, what is the biggest thing that you had to adjust to when living here full time?
Well, there's the language barrier. Once I get outside the city, I'd love to be able to speak to her parents and stuff, but I need to go to school and learn a lot more. I need to
Gif's not teaching you?
No.
Sometimes some would.
I'm too busy selling.
I'm busy. Yeah.
So the language, are you eating foreigner food or are you eating Thai food?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, the stuff that she cooks for me, or if I want to go in the city and have a great pizza, I can go get that. There's nothing back home that I can't find here. There's everything here. I can get Budweiser beer here if I wanted it.
Interesting,
I can get
isn't
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of similarities to U.S. here as far as restaurants and places that you go to, things you see, simulate a lot of American style kind of things.
Well, I think another question that would be interesting for people and they'd like to know is, now that you came over, you told me that on your trips over you'd brought about 4 suitcases full of things.
Each trip I'd bring a suitcase. Yeah.
And then when you came over the last time, you brought 4 suitcases of stuff. So you end up with 8 suitcases of stuff. Is there anything that any advice you'd give anybody as to what you either brought that you wasted the suitcase space that you shouldn't have brought, or something that you didn't bring over that you think, well, I should have brought this over?
My CD collection. Throw them in the trash, give them away.
Yeah.
Everything's online. You can download all that stuff. Everything's
Can find everything here.
Yeah.
Just
So,
bring
I
money.
mean,
did you bring anything over that you wish you hadn't? Is your CD collection? Did you
that's
bring that?
about it. Yeah, I brought it.
Oh, you brought it,
Yeah,
and you
it's-
think, oh, that was a waste of time.
And I haven't played any of them.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they sit
I did
downstairs.
that too. I actually digitized all mine, and I haven't even listened to them.
But furniture for this house and stuff, there's no sense in bringing furniture.
No furniture.
Because of the container fee, what it's going to cost, and people say, "Oh, are you going to bring your car over?" Well, the import tax for an older car,
It's not worth it.
it's not worth it.
Plus,
Yeah.
you'd be on the wrong side of the road with the steering
Right.
wheel.
Right, the steering wheel. Yeah,
It would be difficult as well. Is there anything you wish you'd brought over that you didn't?
I can't really think of anything.
That's
that
interesting.
Really,
Have everything here. Just bring money.
Just bring money. That's right.
Just bring money.
Bring money. Yeah, I mean, there's really, honestly,
Have
Everything
everything
is
here.
here.
Everything here.
Yeah.
So, do you have any regrets, or wish you'd done this earlier?
Oh, I wish I could have financially done it a lot earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, I came here in 1990, and that's when I was hooked on Thailand. And then in 2007, I came over again, and then several trips after that, and then I met Gif. And
But you pulled this off at 53. That's pretty outstanding.
yeah,
You got to congratulate yourself for doing it then instead of waiting. Because a lot of people say, well, if I work another year, I'll have this much more. I work another year, and they keep putting it off, and they just keep getting older and older. And really, once you come to a point where you've got the income coming in, or you've got the money saved where you can live, then you're just wasting time by not doing it. In fact, a lot of people spend so much money extra in their home country that they would be saving over here. It's a break even anyway.
right. The other thing is in our situation, we don't have children, we have no debt, and this house is paid for. So we're not paying monthly rent every month. My light bill is $3. I mean, my water bill is $3 a month. My electric bill, the highest it's been, has been $27 for a month. 2 cell phones, high-speed internet, and television is $75. So those basic necessities there is $110 or something. For my trash pickup is $10 a year. My HOA fees are $148 a year.
A year.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, if you live simple, you can. People say, "Oh, you can't live on $500 a month." Well, in our situation, we can.
Yeah, if
Because
everything's
everything's
paid for, that's right.
Yeah.
Living expenses can be, and I've always tried to tell people, and they say, you know, your lifestyle would be horrible. They tell me at 500, you'd be living like poverty and stuff like that. And it's not. If you have more money and you wanted to spend it, then you can increase your lifestyle or your options
Right.
of how you live. But the thing about it is, it's like once you get over here, say you have 1,000 or 1,500, and you don't need it to live off of to live comfortably. You can bank that money. Some people are getting richer every month being here because they can't spend the money they actually have allotted for their budget here, and so they just bank it and keep it in the bank.
You know, a lot of people too also don't realize that here in Thailand, you can easily live off Social Security. People back home that are going to reach 60, you can take it at 60. I'm going to take mine at 62. I'm not going to wait till I'm 75 or 72 or whatever it is. And the lifestyle they can have here is incredible. Mm-hmm. So it's just, but a lot of people
And that's
don't.
why I actually started this whole project, is because of that. Now there's, I could make a list of reasons why you'd want to be over here as opposed to the home country, but that was
Right.
the original reason. And I have that break-even Social Security calculator that says if you took it at 62 as opposed to 65, 66, or 70,
Right.
how long would it take before the two cross where you'd have the same amount of money in your pocket? And if I waited, say, to 65, it'd be 70. I'd be 78 years old before I'd have the same money in my pocket that if I started taking it at 62.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so to me it's sort of a slam dunk, but not for everybody, you know, and I understand that. But I just wanted to sit down with you And it was the first time I met you personally,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
great because
Yeah.
you remember for many, many years. And, our membership dues help, keep all this going and help the orphanage and stuff like that. And I met Gif, but I haven't seen you again since 7 years. So it's great to see that everything's working out for you, that, the house is everything you wanted it to be, and your life is everything you wanted it to be.
Sometimes I just scratch my head. I just can't believe I'm actually living here full time now. I mean, it's always been a dream to one day live in Thailand, let alone meet a beautiful wife and live here. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I have to pinch myself all the time too.
Yeah.
I've been here a long time, until still today. To this day, I still am grateful for what I have here. And I want to thank you all for sitting down and having this little chat with us. And the sun's going down and the mosquitoes are coming up, so we'll cut it short. But thanks again for sharing with us and sharing with the YouTube viewers. And I wish you all the best and continue to have such a happy life.
Thank you.
Here in Thailand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to come visit.
Yeah. Well, it goes to show you, even when you're hit 50, there's always options to whether or not you want to stay in your home country or move someplace. It doesn't have to be Thailand; it could be any place. But
I could have stayed and worked another 10 years painting, but I thought, everything's paid for. But let's just go now and just go for it, And I'm glad we did.
That was the day she jumped up and cheered.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Well, for Darryl and Gif and JC, see ya. Remember,
Bye.
there's always an option.
Yep.
So Nat and I are in our favorite, is this our favorite city to travel to visit? Chiang Mai? Yeah, this is our favorite city to travel to. And it's nighttime and we're getting something to eat at Court Gate. The food court or food vendors come out. Now when I used to live in Chiang Mai, I used to come here with my friend Pierre from Canada, and this was a simple little night market with food vendors. Now they have seafood laid out, and it's become a trendy place to eat, and it's not as cheap as it used to be either. But it is very popular and very crowded. There's queues of people. Let's see if you can see this. A lot of these vendors, they have queues. Of people waiting to get something to eat. So it's pretty amazing. We're getting some pad thai with shrimp and wrapped in eggs. And so I'm not sure how much this is. A lot of these vendors now, they have menus, they don't even have prices on them. I don't know if that sets you up for a problem or not. But anyway, yeah, this is our first night in Chiang Mai. Getting a bite to eat at the night market here, the night food court. I don't know what you call it, but it's crowded and it's hard to even get a table. But we're gonna munch down, get some food. We've got pad thai wrapped in egg with shrimp, and we've got hoi ta, which is mussels. Fried mussels. There you go. So. Nighttime in Chiang Mai. Hey, JC here. My YouTube channel, retirecheapjc, is about helping retirees get from where they are now to where they want to be, which is usually a retirement in some place like Thailand. These days, there's a lot of reasons why you'd want to move from your home country to some other place. And we won't go into all those, but one of the biggest ones are financial concerns. I put together a document for you all. There's a link here and a link down here that you can download for free. And it's called The 7 Most Stressful Financial Concerns of Pre-Retirees and Retirees, and how moving to someplace like Thailand eliminates them. Most retirees are now worried about running out of money, or the increasing cost of health care, inflation, or just leaving their loved ones financial burdens when they pass. Well, All those are discussed in the document. Go ahead and download it. And then I'm going to touch base with you and talk to you about each one of these and why I think moving to Thailand eliminates those concerns altogether. So check it out, and I'll be in touch with you soon. JC out. Hey, JC here. If you like that video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel here. Also, we have another video up here you're going to be really interested in watching as well. And if you're looking for all the details of how to retire in Thailand in one place, plus a group of people to support you, check this out over here. Give it a click.